a few followers on here. I haven't done a video in like 2 years, so I'm gonna do a comic book haul. Hope you stay tuned. Alrighty then, let's go. If anybody's gonna be watching this, who knows? But here's what I got in the last few months. Starting off with Transformers by Daniel Warren Johnson. If you were not aware of this master storyteller, he draws and writes his books, or most of his books, and he started over Transformers this last year, and it is an amazing start to this run. I would dare say it's the best comic book out on the stands, or it's up there. I'm not even a big Transformers fan. Like, I watch the movies and cartoons and stuff, but like, woo, this one is great, and I definitely think you should pick it up if you have not read it yet. Starting off, or continuing with the Daniel Warren Johnson praise, here is his wrestling book, Dual Powerbomb. It's hard to talk about this book without spoiling it, but just to let you know, his art is beautiful, and if you like pro wrestling and comic book sluttiness and amazing art, you will love this story. It will make you cry. It will make you go, woo! It will make you mad. It will make you all the things. Just how pro wrestling should, and just how comic book should. This man is a phenomenal storyteller, a phenomenal artist, and this book is just a masterpiece in my eyes. I love this book with all my heart. Next up, we're gonna get into a little DC-ness. Here's my favorite Batman story, or one of my favorite Batman stories, Under the Red Hood. Has an amazing animated story, or animated movie, if you want to go that route, but definitely you should read comics. This is about somebody in Batman's life coming back to life. I'm pretty sure everyone knows who Red Hood is, but if you don't, I guess I'll leave it to you to find out, and just trust me, or one of the other hundreds of creators who have talked about this book. Great art, great story by Judd Winnick, who I don't think it's enough love. I would love to see Judd Winnick's Green Arrow run as an omnibus, but this is one of the best Batman stories of all time, and if you have not read it yet, do yourself a favor, get on that and start reading Under the Red Hood. Alright. What's next? We're going with Superman kick. Superman the War World Saga. This is about some slaves coming from one world to Earth with Superman's brand on their hand. I don't know if you see it there, but and he finds out that they're slaves in the war world, and he wants to go to War World and liberate them. This, for a modern Superman story, this is it. This is like one of the best Superman stories I've ever read. It has a little crossover with the Authority and Batman. Get you ready for the DC universe, because the Authority is going to be a big part of James Gunn's DC. I can't rant and rave about this long enough. This is an amazing compendium. It's well worth the money, and it's entertaining at all times. He goes to the war world to liberate them, and let me tell you, some of the best action sequences I've read, I've had the pleasure of experiencing in a while. Fight with Mongol, good stuff. Following that Superman train, we got one of the classics that for some reason I never had, For All the Seasons by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. People say this is the quintessential Superman book to get, right up there with for some reason I'm blanking, the Grant Morrison one, All-Star Superman. Right up there with All-Star Superman, Birthright, Secret Identity. I would even say American Alien was pretty good. But yeah, this is, you can't go wrong with Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. You really can't. Good stuff. Alright, I don't know why I skipped this one, but this is the follow-up to Warworld. This is when he comes back and he reunites with John Kent, his kid, John. He reunites with Batman, but he comes back to Earth, and There's him and John reuniting. Looking at the Earth, and Lex Luthor has some plans for him, like he always does. I'm pretty sure this is the last run before the current Joshua Williams stuff starts. But current Superman has been beautifully told, and I'm happy because to me, Superman was lacking for a while, and I'm just happy that DC has put him back up front and making sure that his stuff is amazing. Between these two books, between the Tomasi omnibus, I'm loving Superman lately. Staying in that super family, we got Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I'm sure you've heard everyone talk about this book. They're making the movie based off of this with the girl from House of Dragon, Lyanna Rhaenyra, is playing her. This is a really good story. It's about Supergirl. She's kind of like sad on a different planet, and she gets roped into helping this planet's problems. She doesn't want to do it at first, but she ends up, being the hero we all know her to be. And Kara gets wrapped up into this world's problems, and it's a nice like self-contained story. I understand why they want to do a movie on it because it's very character driven and very. This makes Kara look a badass to me. I love the story. Tom King is hit or miss, but I think he has a hit here. Very DC heavy. Zatanna is next. I love this book. I'd known Zatanna in Constantine books and Justice League Dark, but I've never really read anything like a solo Zatanna, and this is like the solo Zatanna to read, And I want to show you many good pictures here. Let me find some her being a badass or a fight. This is a very nice, badass, supernatural. Dark but funny story. Like if you like supernatural dark stories with a badass female lead, you owe it to yourself to read Paul Dini's Zatanna. It was out of print for a long time, and it just came back into print. And it has puppets in it. It has devils in it. It has ghosts in it. It's a very scary but fun story. Like, it's the supernatural book you need in your life, and I really hope that Zatanna becomes a huge character in the DCU, or just in general. She deserves more. She deserves an ongoing run, all the time. I love this Zatanna. Next up, we got Boy Blue. We got Nightwing by Chuck Dixon. I'm a big Dick Grayson fan. But most of the time I read Dick Grayson, it's in Teen Titans. I have Jeff Johns, I have the new Teen Titans. I love Dick Grayson in the Batman book, his Batman books, but the only solo Nightwing I've read is Tom Taylor. And I love that run, but I'm like, what's his number one run? And everyone says Chuck Dixon. And goddamn, this book is great. This is when he first goes to Bloodhaven and makes it his own, and he leaves Batman, and it's everything you love and why you love Dick Grayson and why he's such an awesome character. He's Batman with more hope. He kind of reminds me of Daredevil a little bit. Here he is with Tim Drake scoping out some bad guys. I love Tim Drake too. There's gonna be a Tim Drake compendium coming out. You best believe I'm getting that. There's a reason why the Bat family is some of the most popular characters, or some of the most popular characters in DC. The Bat family is amazing. If you have not read Chuck Dixon's Nightwing, what are you doing? Get on that. It's so freaking good. I love this run, and I have a little Nightwing shelf going. I'm gonna need a figure to put on the shelf with all the Nightwing books. Alright, next up we got Wolverine Volume 5, bub. Look at this monster. Obviously I have 1 through 4. 4 ended with Fatal Attractions and Magneto taking out Logan's adamantium. So he has bone claws in this one. This is 76 to 101 with a bunch of side, or not side, a bunch of like graphic novels and other Wolverine stuff in here. We have the Wolverine and Gambit miniseries in here. The much loved issue 100 with that lenticular cover, but it's not lenticular in here, obviously. The omnibus, look at that. You can't go wrong with Logan. You know, some people say he's hit or miss in these later omnibuses, but I have not read a Wolverine story where I'm like, yeah. Like, if Logan's in it, I'm down. I freaking love Wolverine. He's in my top 5 favorite characters of all time. Alright, and these last few books go together. I got X-Men, the animated series, the adaptations, which I'm currently reading. This is it with its dust jacket. This is the 90s TV show episodes adapted into comic books. It's a little different, but it's a comic based off of a TV show that's based off of a comic. I have those original comics, the omnibuses. I have all the Claremont stuff. I have New X-Men, Astonishing X-Men, Ultimate X-Men, Wolverine and the X-Men. I'm a big X-Men fan, if you can't tell. Wolverine, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Thor, Batman, and Nightwing are my favorite characters, followed by Green Lantern. It's a lot of stuff. I love comic books. But anyways, yeah, this is some good stuff. If you were a fan of the 90s cartoon like me and so many others, this is the stuff that got me into comic books, that made me a lifetime collector, so you best believe I had to own that. And the last two we're going to end off with are the follow-ups. The Further Adventures, so this is the next season after that. I think the omnibus is like 1 through 4, and this is like season 5. So this is following up more of Saturday morning great goodness. And then the last of the haul is X-Men 92, the saga continues. This is the most recent collected edition of the Saturday morning cartoon. Look at that asshole, Sandra Kelly. But, ooh, look at that art, man. It's beautiful. Look at Magneto. Ooh, good stuff. I've not read this stuff. This is not adaptations of the cartoon. This is as if the cartoon would follow up. Before X-Men 97 was ever announced, they followed up the cartoon in comic books, and this is what it looked like. So, really, really awesome stuff. I think in the back there's they do like House of X, Powers of X, or Powers of 10, but if it was in the X-Men cartoon universe, which is freaking awesome. There's House of 10 and House of X and Powers of 10. Sorry, it was awesome. Yeah, so that's what I've gotten recently. My birthday slash Father's Day coming up. My Father's Day is 15th and birthday is 21st. And the wifey might get me something, and I'm hoping it's maybe the Batman animated omnibus, because I'm in the animated cartoon comic book phase right now. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's been a few years since I made a video. Who knows if anybody's even watching this, but if you are watching it and you made it to the end, thanks for your support. Hope that you liked looking at some of the comics that I showed, and maybe I'll make another video soon. Anyways, have a good day. Keep reading all those comics, and peace out. Peace and love. Peace and love.